Good morning and welcome to my review of the Chelsea game yesterday. As you can see, I've lost my voice. It's very quiet here, that's why I'm doing it here now. I got home about 1 o'clock. Something a week, went straight to bed. But what a comeback by our boys. 2-2. Must say, before the game, if you ask me what Arsenal tactics would be, it would be the first thing I would ask them to do is do what Southampton did, West Ham did, and teams like Valencia did, is that if you put men behind the ball, i.e. two banks of four, Chelsea struggle to break teams down because they haven't got players like Cesc Fabregas to open the door. And I thought for the first 25 minutes, I thought, we got our preparations and approach spot on. And I think for that reason, Chelsea will find it very, very difficult for us to break us down. And then 25th minute, out of nothing, Mustafi makes a mistake. Like he tries to do a back pass which bubbles. Tammy Abraham tries to round Leno. David Luiz makes a challenge. Now, talking about the challenge itself, these are sort of challenges you make in probably 89th minute when you save one for the team. But at the 25th minute, when there's a lot of game time to go, should you really be making those challenges? Now, obviously, people are going to talk about the interpretation of the law. Was it a setting off? Because we're now saying that we can't have a double jeopardy in the Premiership. And was their intention of going for the ball? So that's something that needs to be cleared up. Either way, we're 1-0 down, great penalty by Jorginho, and then it's all about character. There was a time, with 20 minutes to go, I'd have been more happy if we went in with when it was 1-0. We kept it going because I know Chelsea galvanised themselves. We're holding on, making the blocks. Special mention must go to Mustafi. Now he's made a mistake, he's gutted, but he still carried on. He showed a lot of character, and also Granit Xhaka went alongside him in Luiz's place, and I thought Granit Xhaka played a very intelligent performance, and like I said, he blocked everything, won his headers, made the right passes and the right clearances, and you've got to be hats off to him. Second half, I must say that we cleared our heads. In the 55th minute, we made a fantastic substitution. Mesut Ozil was clearly a passenger during that game. Mikel Arteta made the right thing for the football team. It wasn't a vanity substitution, it wasn't personal, it was to try and get the best result for Arsenal because we're still in the game. Getting someone like Guendouzi on is that Guendouzi will make the tackles, he'll also, like I said, mark his man, and that's what was needed in order to get us back in the game. And we got a gift in the 85th, got a gift in the 68th minute for a slip by Kante. Martinelli puts the ball in through, makes it 1-1, and I think after that it was like a game of even Stevens, and it needed one team to make a mistake to try and kill the game. And again, Chelsea put us in a lot of pressure, got a lot of corners. 83rd minute, Azpilicueta makes it 2-1, and it's when we kind of just switched off at the last second where we went 2-1 up. But I think what helped us a lot, obviously, was our ability to come back and show some heart and endeavour. But I think when you look at this Chelsea team, it's not the same team that they had under like John Terry, Didier Drogba, Frankie Lampard. And what I'm saying is that we're talking about game managers. Normally a Chelsea side who went 2-1 up, like they did last year, when they went 3-2 up, they kind of managed the game out. But this Chelsea side's got a lot of inexperience, and they're still letting us come, and we're still getting those chances, still getting those spaces. And then Hector Bellerin makes it 2-2, and you had to be there in the crowd at Stamford Bridge. The whole ground came off its hinges. I'll tell you, there was limbs everywhere, hugs, people we don't know, and that's what football's all about. I special mention to the away end at Stamford Bridge. Both the upper tier and the lower tier was just fantastic. We never stopped singing our hearts out, and I think what it is that the players deserve a lot of credit. They clearly like Mikel Arteta, they clearly want to fight for him, and I think that's what happens when you get those sort of performances. Special mention must go to Lacazette as well. We worked his nuts off. Obviously the goals are not there at the moment, but it's what you want with an away performance. You want someone who can hold the ball up. A lot of people saying, oh, you should Eddie and Ketty and start ahead of him. I wouldn't have said that, because the other day, when you're down at 10, you need your centre forward to hold the ball up. So all in all, a good point. Probably a bit disappointing, because we probably could have done with 3 points, because of the fact that where we are on the table, and mathematically we still have to have that in our mindset that we can still get the top 4. Realistically, you just never know in football, but for us to even have a hint of the top 4, we need to start winning games. So I'm going to leave you there. Remember, put your questions in the comments below. Refer them to Sonny and myself, and I'll say enjoy the rest of your day today. It's a big day, still a lot of matches in the Premiership, and I'll speak to you guys soon.